Thanks for hopping on with me. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the Release Over 20 mobile app. Okay, so if you're just now creating an account for the first time, when you come to the initial, kind of sign in page after the uploads, go ahead and select Create Account, put in your email address, and go ahead and assign yourself a password. And you're going to select Create. All right, great. So you have an account and you're logged in, and you should be seeing this Release Over 20 onboarding button. Go ahead and select that button and follow the prompt that the wizard kind of takes you through. We'll give you additional information about the application. First and last name is required. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be Jake Wilson for this part of the demo here. Mailing address is optional if you want to receive decals, and then you can select the type of decals that you want to receive here. Final step is going to be accepting the terms of service and privacy policy. I have already read these, so I'm not going to open them right now. You're going to hit complete setup. You will get this welcome aboard message. You can go ahead and close that, and now you will have a submit catch button. All right, so let's go ahead and submit our first catch. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to choose an image from my library. I'm going to choose this lovely striper here. I'm going to say it was maybe about 21 and a half. You'll notice that I did a long press there, and that's going to give you that half increment here. So I've got my image, and I'm going to select striper. And then my state's auto-populating. I've already been signed in here before, so it's already populating from what I had chosen initially. If I change this to, let's say, Texas, it's going to remember that. So even if I don't completely, even if I backed out now, or if I did the submission, it's going to remember Texas next time, because I wanted to assume you're probably in the same place when you're entering a lot of fish, but when you're somewhere different, then you just change that there. Then some other optional fields we have in here are your fishing style, if you want to credit an organization, as well as if you wanted to add any notes there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit and OK. And then I will come over here and you can see that I now have this entry in my catch log. For our charter captains and guides, in order to enable catches for your guests, come up here and hit the settings cog, hit enable guide mode, go ahead and follow those prompts. You'll see a banner here with some additional details that are going to direct you to come over to your My Account section, set a charter name. So this will just be I'm going to do the Wilson Guide Co. For this specific example. I'm going to leave the website blank. That is optional there. And then now when I come over to back to my home to submit a new catch, I'm going to get this guest name field here. So this guest name field is also going to be sticky. So if you are, maybe took my family out on a trip, and we're entering catches here. We caught a pretty killer trout. We love that. We're going to put in those entries. You'll see again, the Texas state was sticky there. And so I'm going to go ahead and enter in this catch for the Collier family. And then you'll see if I'm going to enter in another one, it's sticky again, right? So you're probably getting multiple catches on a trip, et cetera, if you're, depending on what you're entering. So that way you just less stuff to hit. You can, kind of bang through this pretty quickly. Just add your image, select your species and size, and then hit submit. And that's pretty much it. And you're good to go. Okay, so I want to show you the catch log feature here real quick. So this is going to be a history of all of your entries. And I expect for some of you, this is going to fill up pretty quickly, which is awesome. And that should be okay. So you can come in here once you have a bigger list, you'll actually be able to kind of scroll through it. You can see just by kind of pulling down on it there a second ago, it was actually trying to run kind of a refresh there. But if you need to make any edits, do a long press on any of those entries. You can edit it, you can delete it, or you can just close it out. So if you made a mistake and you want to adjust the guest name, go ahead. You can change the species, et cetera. Anything on that form is going to be editable. Or if you just want to get rid of it for whatever reason, there's a million of them, just go ahead and hit delete, and it's going to go ahead and remove that for you. And that is the catch log section. I guess one last quick note, you can also search by date, species, or guest name. So if you're trying to find, something from a really long time ago, hopefully that can help you kind of hone in on something that you were looking for. In the last section to share here, real quick, is going to be the stats. On the stats, I've got three areas right now. We've got your personal stats, monthly leaders, and current year. Monthly stats is just going to be your catches, and expect the information on here to kind of mold and pivot kind of based on feedback. This is just the first pass to get you some of your own data. Um, we'll have monthly leaderboards for recreational, and then by species, and then we got some state information, top charter guides, and clubs and organizations as well. And then there's going to be the yearly leaderboard in here as well. That will start aggregating that as we get past January. We start getting more months and stuff in there, and then on the actual monthly leader boards here as well. We only have January right now, but I did add a feature in here where you'll be able to go backwards. So if we're in March and you wanted to see what all the rankings were in January, you can go ahead and toggle that to January, and you can kind of go back and do a little bit of a look backwards in time there. All right, so that's a wrap, and that's really just a kind of preliminary intro there for this app and us moving over to this mobile version for you to enter in your catches. Definitely appreciate your support and helping us do the early testing.